Good morning everyone, I hope everyone is doing awesome. So this morning I got actually a job to do with a Honda Civic as a start for today, and I'm gonna change the AC compressor on this thing. You don't need lots of skills, it's actually just some bolts you remove, and I will show you all of them so you can do it yourself from now on. If you change the AC compressor, you can change any compartment in the engine yourself. So let's get going. Open the hood, disconnect the battery. Disconnect the belt with 19mm and tensioner bolt, it's right here. You actually cannot get a ratchet there or socket, so it's the best to use a wrench. And actually get a leverage bar to get this belt off. There we go. So once you remove the belt, one thing I want to mention, do not do this job with a full freon, you know, when your your AC compressor is full of freon. So to empty it, basically go to the low here and take the lid off and push it with something, which is I refer to you guys to, I can actually push it with a special tool. If you don't have any tool, put a screwdriver inside and put something on the top, so the freon doesn't fly to your eyes, and we're actually goggles or something like that just to help you cover your eyes, because this thing is so dangerous for your eyes. Okay, here you go, I covered it with the rag just in case, you know, screwdriver, and empty the shit out of it. Like and this thing doesn't have like a loss of refrigerant, so not the hardest. There we go. Once it's empty like that, now we have to remove the alternator. The alternator has 3 bolts, I believe. One on top here in the bracket and 2 in the bottom. So let's get going to them, guys. Let's go. You don't have to disconnect the wire in here, harnesses, because we're gonna put it back. We just have to move it out of the way to get to the AC compressor. The bolt here is 12mm, right here. See it? Let's get it with 12mm. Alrighty, so this is the first one. Alright, the first, and the second is right here, straight this line, like down here, underneath the pulley, you'll find another 12mm. Alright, they're super tight, so make sure to have a leverage bar, and you can open them after that with your hand. They're easy to remove once you crack them open. There we go. That's the bottom one. Then I would use a breaker bar and actually crack it open, pry it off, and once you do that, the alternator will fall off. There we go. Now it's on the way, it's out of the way. Basically we have to remove this bracket. This one here, the alternator bracket. Once we remove this, we get to the bolt in the bottom here, one for the hoses, and the second one right here for the pressure. Make sure to empty them, because if you don't, that's gonna explode really hard. So yeah, bracket 12mm too. We have this bolt, and we have one in the bottom right here, this one, and we have one in the side right here. So they're easy to remove. Get them out of the way, and let's remove the compressor. Now let's get the hose out of the way. This one here, we get it out of the way. I have extension, you don't have to have extensions like that. And we got the second one in order for us to get to the bolt behind the bracket, because the socket doesn't fit here unless you want to use wrench. So yeah, let's go. That's the first one. Now let's go to the second one. Ah, stink, you know. I hate the smell of this thing. There we go. Alrighty. Now once you remove the bolt, listen to this. I don't know if it's still pressure there, but no more pressure. This one actually popped really high, but the other one, that's good. That's a good thing. Now we have access to the bolt right here. This one here. And then we remove it, remove this guy, and take the compressor off. So pretty much is out. This is one, and let's take the second one out. There we go. Oops, it fell off down there. So I don't think it's necessary to remove this bolt. So cool. Save more time. Alrighty, so now we got this bolt, one here and one under this bracket. So one here and two in the bottoms. The bottom ones are a little harder to get to, but they're very doable. Alrighty, so need some leverage here. There we go. This is one. Alrighty, so that's the second one. This one from here and this one I removed. So we got two of them. And there is two in the bottom. So I ended up removing this bracket here. And it's easy, just 12mm too. Just one bolt. And she fell off. And there we go. Don't forget to leave the bolt here, because you lose it. I do that all the time. Put it aside like that, so it doesn't get mixed up. For the bottom ones, we will need extension. There we go. And to always like 12mm. So it's right there underneath the compressor, just right underneath this bolt. You can see it, but you can feel it. And I cracked it open with a breaker bar, with extension leverage or a leverage bar or pipe or anything you want to call it. And this bolt and another one, and the compressor is off. So that's awesome, guys. If this help, if you find this video helpful for you, make sure to subscribe. I put lots of videos, and check my VIN number, my VIN number check, free VIN number check. Sorry, on my video list. How you can check your VIN number for free history. It's a hack I actually found out, so and it really works. Check it out. The last bolt is right here. You see where my finger is right there. So it's right there. Let's crack it open. There we go. No big deal, right? So once you get this bolt out, there we go. It fell off, and you get it out, and we're good to go. Yeah. So we got a little bit right and left, and yeah, and you take it out. Come here, man. And make sure to move all the wires from the way, like the hoses here. Make them out of the way. And you're all set up to rig it out. And that's how you take your AC compressor off. So, how it was before, it was like that, right? You take these two bolts out, and there is one bolt you get with the extension, and the second one too as well with the extension. This one, the client, he said don't diagnose the thing because it's seized. I know it's seized, but actually it's not seized. Well, I told him, are you sure? He said yes, I am sure. So, and to put it back on, the way he took it out, the way he put it back, the first two bolts on the top is easy. Align the back ones in the bottom. And put your bracket on, put the alternator back on, put the belts on, and plug it, and you're good to go. Yep. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like I said. Check out all the videos, and hope you're doing awesome. Good luck.